So we are going to start complete Java programming tutorial, right? Complete mean I'm going to do the basic thing, that mean until the OP concept. Then after we'll do trade generics and these kind of add-on things, and also design pattern, this kind of thing. After that, I'm going to move into the JSP website development. Then after we'll move into the Spring Boot web application development. So this will be a complete tutorial, right? So you can follow step by step until the end of this journey. So in this video we'll discuss what is the Java language, why we are using this Java language, this kind of basic thing, right? So I think you have idea about the C language or C++ language, right? So when you take a language like C, Fortran, this kind of language are lower level language, right? But when it comes to Java, this is somewhat advanced language, high level language, right? So we are calling this object oriented programming language. Java is object oriented programming language, but when you take a C like language, it is a procedural language. Okay, so this language was created by Sun Microsystem in 1991. Then after this Java language bought by the Oracle Corporation, right? Now it is owned by Oracle Corporation. If you are going to download JDK, then you have to visit the Oracle site. Then after you can download this JDK software. That means Java development kit to run our Java program inside our computer. These two persons are the founders, initial founders. Then after there we have multiple implementation for this language. So writing, compiling and debugging a program is easy in Java. It helps to create modular program and reusable code. So we can reuse this code, and also we can create our program as a module, right? Not the entire program as a one code. So reusable mean if you create one program in Mac operating system, you can use this inside Windows without any issue. You can run inside Windows or Linux without any issue. So we are calling this concept reusable, right? Or platform independent. It is not going to depend on the platform. But if you take C++, it is depend on the platform, right? But Java is platform independent. So why we are calling this object-oriented programming language? So we'll discuss this thing later. I'm going to give one example. For example, think we are going to build a house. I'm going to build a house. Then to build house, we need a plan, right? So we need a plan. Then by using this plan, we can build multiple house of this same type, right? So we can build multiple house of this same type by using this plan. So I'm going to create one house here, then another one here by using this same plan. Like that, when it comes to object oriented programming, you can create a class. So this class contain attribute and method. So attribute and methods. Then here, what are the attribute? When you take this plan home, so number of doors will be a attribute. Then after color, home color will be attribute. Then after roof type will be a attribute. Then after, what are the method? So for the method you can take, I'm going to change the color, use something else, red color. So method, I'm going to use method as open door. Open door will be a method or behavior of this class. Then after close window. For the home class, you can take this as behavior or method. Then after this thing as attribute. You can take so many things, right? As example, I took these things. For example, if you took a car, there will be multiple attribute. There will be multiple behavior method. For example, brake, start, reverse. These kind of things are method. Then after number of fields, number of doors, AC type. These kind of things are attribute. So by using this class, we can create multiple homes. So these homes we are calling object, right? So we can create multiple object by using this class. So this is our class, right? Then when you create one object, for example, it will be a number of doors 1, color 1, roof type 1, like that. For example, if you are going to create an object for the home, then there will be a home 1 object, then after home 2 object, like that you can create n number of homes without repeating this variable and method. So this is why we are using object oriented programming language. So we'll discuss this thing in the later chapters, right? Okay, so then we need Java virtual machine and JDK, this kind of thing, right? For example, we have bytecode, Java development kit, Java runtime environment, this kind of thing. Then what is JVM? When you take any operating system, it has different JVM. However, the output they produce after execution of bytecode is same across all operating system. So initially we need JDK to write our code, write and compile our code. After compiling, it will create this bytecode, right? So initial one is our source code, which is written by developers. This one is written by developers, that means you and me. By using VS Code or Eclipse or NetBeans or any other code data, we are going to write this source code. Then after using JDK, that means we are going to use command Java C in command prompt. But if you take new IDE, for example Eclipse or VS Code, just clicking one button, you can compile this source code into the bytecode. But initially we have used command prompt in Windows by typing Java C, then after file name, to compile this into bytecode. So by this bytecode is not a machine code, right? So this is intermediate version of the between machine code and source code. Now we can use this bytecode inside any operating system. That's why we saying here each operating system has different Java virtual machine, but all this Java virtual machine can run this bytecode and it can produce the same output. Output will be same inside any operating system, whether it is Mac, Linux or Windows, output will be same. So bytecode mean what? It is intermediate code between machine code and source code. JavaC compiler of JDK compiles Java source code into bytecode so that it can be executed by JVM. Java development kit we need to install inside our computer. Then after by typing JavaC, then after file name file.java, it will compile this into convert this into bytecode. It will convert this into bytecode. Now we have this bytecode. Then we can run this bytecode inside any computer, right? So you can identify this bytecode with the .class file extension. So we are going to download this JDK in the next video, and also we are going to do the environment setup. So this is complete Java development kit. It includes Java runtime environment JRE. Then after inside JRE we have JVM, Java virtual machine, this kind of thing. So as I told, we have JRE. So basically what this JRE doing is it will execute our bytecode into machine code, right? It will convert bytecode into machine code. But for this conversion process we need JVM. Because of that, Java virtual machine is coming inside JRE. So it is like this. We have JVM. So JVM coming inside Java runtime environment, like this. Inside JRE we have JVM. Then after inside JDK we have both of these things, JRE and JVM. When you install JDK, it will automatically install JRE and JVM also. Okay, so I think now you have idea why we are calling this platform independent. It is not going to depend on a platform, right? That means whether you are using Windows, Linux or Mac, there is no issue. You can run this compile, that means this bytecode, in that any operating system and you can get the same output, right? So I'm here talking about the bytecode. You can run bytecode inside any operating system, then now you can get the same output without any issue. So this bytecode can run on any platform such as Windows, Linux, macOS, or any other operating system, which means a program that is compiled on Windows can run on Linux and vice versa. So for example, if you compile your program in Windows, it can run on Linux. Or else if you compile your program in Linux, it can run on Windows. Okay, so Java is object-oriented programming language, right? Basically, when you take object-oriented programming language, we have four concepts. So we'll discuss this thing later. Abstraction mean, so we are going to hide sensitive information. Encapsulation mean we are going to bundle that attribute and behavior into one component. For example, variable and method of the similar component will be inside one class. As example, we took that car class. Inside car class, it has only car attribute related to car, and method related to car. So this is what we are calling encapsulation. Inheritance mean one class can acquire properties of another class. We have parent class, vehicle class. Then vehicle class, we have some properties that mean color, model, manufacture year, then after vehicle type, this kind of thing. So then after car or truck or any other, or bike, any other vehicle can acquire these common properties from this class. We are calling this what? Inheritance. This is what? Inheritance. Polymorphism mean we can reuse the thing. For example, we can overload method, override method, this kind of thing. Okay, we'll discuss this thing in the later chapter. In the next video, I'm going to discuss how to do the environment setup, and we'll do one sample program. After that, we will start discussing the basic concept.